Central Bank Digital Currencies, CBDCs, are no longer just a concept on white papers or pilot projects hidden in government labs. They're becoming a global reality. Over 130 countries, representing more than 98% of the world's GDP, are actively exploring or already building their own digital currencies. From China's digital yuan to Europe's digital euro and the US exploring a digital dollar, the financial world is moving toward a future where paper cash becomes obsolete and money lives entirely on the blockchain. But there's a massive problem. If every country builds its own digital currency in its own silo, how do these systems talk to each other? How does a digital euro instantly move into a digital yen, or a digital peso convert into a digital dollar without friction, delays, or excessive cost? That's where Ripple and XRP step into the spotlight. Ripple has spent the last decade building the infrastructure to solve this exact problem: cross-border payments. Today, S financial system relies on SWIFT, a messaging network that can take days to settle international payments, often costing banks and businesses millions in fees and lost time. But RippleNet, powered by XRP, can move value across borders in seconds, for fractions of a penny. This is why governments, central banks, and institutions are paying attention. The Bank of England, the European Central Bank, the IMF, and even the Federal Reserve have all published papers highlighting the need for interoperability between CBDCs. Ripple has positioned itself as the bridge that can connect these siloed systems into one global financial web. XRP, as a neutral digital asset, doesn't belong to any one nation, making it the perfect solution to settle between different CBDCs without giving one country dominance over the others. Let's imagine how this plays out. A business in Mexico wants to pay a supplier in Japan. Instead of going through multiple banks, currency exchanges, and waiting 3 days for settlement, the payment moves instantly. Mexican CBDC converts to XRP, XRP converts to Japanese CBDC, and the supplier is paid within seconds. The middleman disappears, and the world gains a true 24/7 real-time global financial network. This isn't just theory. Ripple has already been working with more than 40 central banks and monetary authorities through its CBDC innovation program. Countries like Bhutan and Palau have announced Ripple partnerships for their CBDC pilots. And quietly, Ripple has been building the private ledgers that central banks could use to issue their digital currencies securely, while still being able to connect to the public XRP ledger when needed. The rise of CBDCs is inevitable. Governments want more control, more efficiency, and better tracking of money flows. But while CBDCs may make national systems more modern, without an interoperability layer, they risk creating a new fragmented world, where value gets stuck inside borders. Ripple's vision is to prevent that fragmentation, and instead, make money move as freely as information does today on the internet. Think back to the early days of the internet. Every country had its own networks, its own standards. But once protocols unified them, the internet became unstoppable. Ripple sees money the same way. CBDCs will be the national networks, but XRP will be the universal protocol that unites them. So while most people focus on the hype of Bitcoin, Ethereum, or meme coins, the real battle for the future of money is happening behind the scenes with CBDCs. And in that race, Ripple has already carved out a leadership role. By 2030, the world may not just have hundreds of CBDCs, but one neutral bridge connecting them all. And if that bridge is XRP, then the digital asset born in 2012 could become the backbone of the new financial system. The rise of CBDCs is not just about government control or financial modernization. It's about the creation of a new global monetary system, where speed, efficiency, and inclusivity redefine how money moves. And when history looks back, Ripple XRP may be remembered as the missing link that turned a fragmented system into a unified global economy. Thank you for your support. Please like and subscribe to LTL Productions. It helps more than you know. Thanks again.